My name is Ava Kovach. A while ago, I decided that I wanted to take a trip to Africa, and I just recently did. I had such a good time that I wanted to share my journey with all of you. So here it goes. The first place that I went to was Cape Town. This beautiful city was appointed the best place in the world to visit by the New York Times in 2014. While I was in Cape Town, I visited the Castle of Good Hope. I learned that it was built between 1666 and 1679 by the Dutch East India Company. Did you know that in 1936 the Castle of Good Hope was declared a national monument? Then I went to Camps Bay and found a beautiful street called Victoria Road. It was filled with restaurants, trendy pubs, and little shops on one side and a palm fringe beach on the other. I was so excited when I got to take an aerial cable up to Table Mountain, which is 3,563 feet above sea level. I learned that as of today, one car can carry 65 passengers at a time to the top. After that, I went to Two Oceans Aquarium and learned that all clownfish are born male but have the ability to switch their gender. I also found out that sea turtle fossils date back about 150 million years, making them some of the oldest creatures on Earth. Then went all the way from Cape Town, South Africa, to the Kalahari Desert in Botswana. The Kalahari Desert is the 6th biggest desert by area on Earth and the 2nd biggest desert in Africa after the Sahara. While I was in the Kalahari Desert, I visited Kalahari Frontier Park. This park covers almost 1/3 of the Kalahari Desert and forms what may be the largest sandbelt area in the world. While I was there, I learned that this bird is the largest vulture in Africa and dominates any other vultures when feeding. It is the lappet-faced vulture. I then went from the Kalahari Frontier Park up north to the Chobe National Park. Did you know that the Chobe National Park is the 3rd largest park in Africa after the Central Kalahari Game Reserve and the Gemsbok National Park? While I was there, I went on a safari and saw these gazelles, which are medium-sized antelopes that live in herds which can consist of as few as 10 or as many as several hundred animals. I learned that all lions have a very powerful roar which can be heard up to 5 miles away. Giraffes spend most of their life standing up. They even sleep while standing. Zebras spot a predator. They can bark or whine loudly to warn others. The largest elephant on record was an adult male African elephant. It weighed about 24,000 pounds and was 13 feet tall. This monkey is known as the green monkey and is an old world monkey with golden green fur and pale hands and feet. I then went from Chobe National Park to Victoria Falls. The water from the waterfall flows right into the Zambezi River. While I was at Victoria Falls, I went ziplining. I also went river rafting in the huge rapids of the Zambezi River. Heading north, traveling up the Zambezi River, through Malawi, Tanzania, Burundi, and Rwanda, and finally got to Uganda. The population in Uganda is 26,907,000. While I was in Uganda, I visited Kibale National Park. The lady that worked there told me that gorillas are herbivores and usually eat vegetation. I found out that baboons sleep, travel, feed, and socialize together in groups of 50 individuals. I then went from Kibale Forest National Park to Nairobi, Kenya. This is Nairobi. It is Kenya's capital city. While I was there, I noticed that the wealthy had it very well because of their jobs and how much money they earn. However, the people in poverty live in shacks and basically have no food or water. Then I went all the way from Nairobi, Kenya to Mogadishu, Somalia. As soon as I got there and looked around a bit, I really wanted to leave, but I decided that I would explore a little. The first place that I went was Shanghai Old City. It used to be very beautiful and wealthy, but when I saw it, it was destroyed. The next place I dreadfully went to was the Bakara Market. Some people had some pretty cool things there, but others were selling refugees. After that, I couldn't take it. I decided to leave. Then I went went all the way from Mogadishu, Somalia to Timbuktu, Mali. Did you know that Timbuktu was founded in the 11th century? One of the places that I visited was the Jingwarba Mosque. This mosque is made entirely of earth plus organic materials such as fiber, straw, and wood. I finally went from Timbuktu, Mali, across the North Atlantic Ocean, and back to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is a map of all the places I have been on my trip. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.